Tucker to kick. This one won't be returned. So Brandon Weeden and the Browns. So basically 3 rookies in that starting skill spots tonight. And here's the guy we just talked about, and a great start for Trent Richardson as he goes top of his game in that secondary for the Ravens. First pass, slant, complete. And it's to Greg Little. So good start, a good reading in the shotgun. Gonna roll to his right, fires on the run, and in and out of the hand, should have been caught by Little. Richardson trying to bounce it outside, but Ellerbe won't. And here they come. Weeden gets rid of it in a hurry, almost picked off. And that was Pauls is on the other end, the guy that's got 3 career punt return touchdowns. And this one will go out of bounds before he can get a play on it. Hey! Play action to Rice, and a deep ball right off the bat. Incomplete. Torrey Smith went one way, the ball went the other. On second down and 10. It'll be a draw to Rice, a stiff arm. Cuts outside, and he's going to have a first down.
Good example.
First down from the 40. Play action. Flacco steps up, comes back to the near side of Leach, and he made a shoestring catch, and he's wrestled down. We'll find out.
Prior to the pass, illegal contact, defense.
Nope, they're going to cheer that one. Sheldon Brown puts that for Joe Flacco. See if he takes another shot downfield. He will on the sideline. Incomplete. A little bit of contact back there. Flacco in the gun. Wants to throw a middle screen. Ray Rice, couple of blockers in front. Across the 50, down to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 8. Clean pass by Rice. Third down and 2. Ray Rice dancing in the hole. Flags fly in. Let's see if we have a holding call, and then we might have the folks.
Holding. Offense. Number 74. Penalty is declined. 4th down.
As soon as he got beat.
It only took 3.5 minutes for the first chorus of boos. Cook to kick. Joshua Cribbs lets it go. Bounces at the 4. It'll make it to the end zone.
All their lives.
Second offensive series for the Browns. Quick throw out to Cribbs. Can't break the tackle out there, though, of Webb. On 2nd and 8, Richardson runs into his own lineman, then runs into a wall of Ravens. A pickup of 3 is 3rd down and 5 for the Browns. Here they come after Weeden. He got rid of it and is complete to Cribbs. And he's got a first down. Boy, Weeden was under heavy pressure. He over a fastball. Here's a quick throw out in the flat, and slipping and falling is Greg Little. 2nd down and 12. Richardson, and a loss again. Weak. Weeden fires high for the guy that you were just talking about. Incomplete. And Jones back deep. Kicked it a mile in the air. Jones has to fair catch it and will. At the season start, second most for a quarterback to begin a career since 1950. Here's an end around to Torrey Smith. And no gain there. Nice job by the Browns to stay home. Dixon, the tight end, in motion. Flags are down. Ray Rice weaves his way for about 4.
Be there at 6. Can we
do
it?
Formation. Offense. 6 men on the line. 5-yard penalty. Replay. 2nd down.
And
Flacco on 2nd down at 15. Draw play, and Cleveland all over it. Billy Wynn, the rookie defensive tackle. 17 for the Ravens offense. And I think we had motion on the right side.
Yeah.
Osamali, I think, the rookie tackle.
Offense, number 72. Foul penalty, 3rd down.
Ravens going the wrong way. Throw it to Torrey Smith. Flacco is going to throw it to Ray Rice. He's wide open in the middle, but too many Browns around in a hurry. Only got back to the 20-yard line. Here, one of the several in his career. 11 kickoff and punt returns for scores. On the 26, he'll get a shot at it. Whoa! Helmet's out, ball's out.
Oh my.
And Josh Cribbs is probably out. To go. We'll see if they're still thinking that way. They'll give it to Ray Rice off the left side and got a couple.
Telling the trainers that he's all right. Of course, they took him into the locker room.
Here comes a blitz on second down. Rice in the open field as he does so well. Puts a couple of moves on.
Jackson has no shot at making up that distance.
Again, without a huddle. Flacco down the middle, and Torrey Smith has got it inside the 20. Inside the 18. Screen pass. Ray Rice to the 10. Resulted in touchdowns in the red zone. Ray Rice already with 4 catches. Flacco to the end zone. It's intercepted. And it's Craig Robertson. The season, the second time they've taken away one in the red zone. Whedon got a nice block. Reed was on a safety blitz. Going to go back that way to Richardson. Trent Richardson with a head of steam. And he's got 15 and more before they finally knock him out of bounds. Trent Richardson. Now they go back to him on the ground. And again, breaking tackles, bulls his way into Ray Lewis. And he's got another first down at the line.
Holding. Offense. Number 73.
Yeah.
10-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
Joe Thomas, who's negated most of that. Whedon straight drop. Scans the field, fires high, incomplete. Whedon trips, but he got the handoff to Richardson. Not much. Whedon, the quick throw out on the flat. Norwood's tackled immediately. Nice kick. Jones has to backpedal to the 25 and
nice
will
tackle.
not get away from the first man down. He tailback in to give Ray Rice a breather. And he'll get the carry. And he'll get nothing out of it. DeQuell Jackson, both tight ends on the left side as they run the other way. Pierce maybe got 2 or 3 touches in those 4 years that Mike's talking about. Flacco lofts it deep, and what a catch. Doss throwing it in the bucket. Another completion of 25 or more for Flacco, and he's aiming for another one, and he's got another one to Torrey Smith. And so far in the ball game. And let's see. Pitta is pointing at the Browns.
Pitta's saying, hey, Jabal Shear, jump, force me to jump.
He's wrong.
5-yard penalty. First down.
Back now at the 14-yard line. 3 wideouts for Flacco. Joe looked over to Rice, now scrambles and throws it to Ray. Oh, what a move, but he lost yardage. As an extra receiver. Flacco down the middle, touchdown, Torrey Smith on a strike of 18 yards.
Over Robertson's head in front of the safety. Joe plants that back foot. The ball is out right now. Over the head, in between the triangle of Cleveland Browns player, and a really nice route by Torrey Smith.
And now the extra point's going to be botched. 5-yard drive in 6 plays, culminated by the Flacco to Smith touchdown. 6-0 with the botched extra points. 4th straight time the Browns have had to work from their own 20. Whedon comes up throwing low and incomplete. Travis Benjamin, Sunday's loss to Buffalo. You saw Joe Flacco on the phone and the rain coming down now as Trent Richardson bulls his way for 5 yards out to the 25. Whedon in the gun on 3rd and 5. Here comes a blitz from Ray Lewis. Whedon fires, incomplete. Again, nice kick high. Jones camps under it. Fair catch at the last second. And he's run over. I don't know if it was his own man or not. Flags are down.
Fair catch interference. Kicking team. Number 41, 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down, Baltimore. Timeout.
So Jones, big part of the reason, is the guy that's dropping back to pass. Flacco goes to Monte Leach, the fullback. And the big fella taken out of bounds.
And I feel like he's getting in the rhythm now.
Yep, he was perfect on the last drive. Back to Ray Rice. First down run into Brown territory. At the through, the Jaguars has more. Flacco, quick throw on the slant. Torrey Smith. Another first down. He's hit his last 6. Play action, loads, goes for Smith in the corner of the end zone. Almost caught. Nice coverage by Patterson back there. Second down and 10. At the 30. Rice. Maybe got 3. Reuben.
Yep, Pat and John both coached under Andy Reid.
3rd and 7. Flacco down the sideline. Diving attempt by Pitta, his tight end. Couldn't quite one Sunday. Snaps a little bit high, but the kick is good. Who's got it teed up to kick off, capped it with a 45-yard field goal. This time, Travis Benjamin, the rookie, is going to try to do something with it. Didn't make it to the 20-yard line.
Give their defense a little bit of a rest, and they've got to slow down this Raven momentum.
Trent Richardson works his way outside. He's upended by Webb. Up-and-coming leaders, they name that kid.
Him and Flacco were the first 2 names.
Yep. Throw probably should have been caught. Jordan. Brandon Weeden, quick drop, and he'll get dropped.
They only rushed 3 players. Developmental guys Ozzy's drafted.
Hodges, high snap from his own goal line to punt. Jones runs up, late fair catch again, and now he has to get out of the way, and flags fly in. Last time we had interference on the fair catch.
During the kick, illegal use of the hands. Hands of the face, number 22 of the receiving team. The penalty is 10 yards from the end of the kick. First down, Baltimore, timeout.
Smith with the penalty at home, leading Cleveland 9-0. Pierce got about 4 back than Ray Rice. Flacco, blitz coming. Took one in the chest as he threw incomplete to Torrey Smith. Ray Rice back in there. They almost got, and they did get to Flacco. Sheared bowling. He started the last 40 games for him. Had 5 sacks last year. That's his first one of this season. As Cook's got to kick it away. Benjamin just lets it go. It goes out of bounds at about. Wants a quick pass. Waiting too long as he puts it down the sideline. Incomplete. Blitz off the corner. Richardson trying to run by some of that traffic, and he got it out to the 12. They're down at 4 that they need just to change field position a little bit, if nothing else. Weeden throws. It's complete, and it is a first down. Ben Watson, the tight end, desperately needed. 6 minutes remaining in the half. They trail 9-0. Now Weeden to throw on first down into traffic. Lucky that one didn't get picked off by. Second down and 10. Weeden under center. Drops to throw. Wants to go long and does. Man out there's got it. Greg Little. Nice throw by Weeden. And
yeah, that's a huge play for Cleveland.
Cameron, the tight end, in motion. Here comes a blitz. It's picked up momentarily. Now Weeden. A skipped rock out there that could have been intercepted. Marisic in there in front of Trent Richardson. Play action. Weeden to the outside. Complete. Benjamin broke a tackle. Broke 2. Might have a first down. When he gets his hands on it.
Marisic didn't know what to do.
8th play of the drive. Richardson. McClain holding on for dear life. But look, 20-yard line on a drive for the Browns who started at their own 6. Weeden across the middle. Pick up a 5. Obanaya, they'll get something out of this. Blitz again. Weeden fires at the goal line to the 1-yard line. First and goal at the 1. Richardson on a toss. Trying to get to the corner. He'll make it. Touchdown, Cleveland. 3rd rushing touchdown of the year for the rookie out of Alabama.
Winston's going to pull. Watch Richardson get ahead of him. Don't need you. I'm getting to the corner, and by the way, touchdown. Good block by Marisic. We got a ball game, Ness.
Long time kicker in for the point after. High snap. It's handled, and so's the extra point.
Yeah, an undrafted rookie. Flies. Really flies.
He might have a chance to take flight here. from 5 yards deep. Thompson won't make it to the 20-yard line. Nice full complement of timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Joe throws short to Ray Rice. Rice, a great move, spins his way and gets out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, but just a little check down gets your drive started.
Now the throw to the outside, Anquan Bolden, who hadn't caught one until now. Rich, see you guys in 2 minutes. 2nd and 4. Flacco comes up throwing, complete. Jacoby Jones has got a first down.
Without their best defensive player, Joe Hayden. Still out on suspension tonight and one more week.
False start.
Offense, number 74. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Michael Orr on the blind side.
Yeah, I knew you were going there.
1st and 15. Flacco stands tall, throws incomplete, intended for Jones again. Nice play. 2nd and 15. Flacco buys himself a little more time. Running out of it now. And throwing long for Jones, and he overshot it. They aimed one at him, but he didn't catch it. Flacco across the middle. Ray Rice doesn't make the first guy miss. Nice open field tackle. Mile high on this one. And it makes the end zone. So,
but their defense has played at a high level since the last half of last year.
Nada. Loss of 3. 2nd down and 12. Whedon. Pocket collapsing, but he got it away. Obadiah picked up 5. They're going to miss extra point, or maybe they'd have a bigger lead right now. Here comes a blitz on Whedon. Little jump pass, and that ball is out. Or was it not caught? Norwood. Hodges might want to keep that in mind and get rid of this thing in a hurry. And this one's going to come over to the Ravens sideline.
Where are they going to mark this? Yep.
First down. Trips up to the top of your screen. Flacco wanted to come back the other way and never had time because of Jamal Shear.
The right tackle gets beat off the edge.
Going to throw the safe one to Ray Rice. And again, Roberts. Flacco steps up. Pressure from behind. Incomplete. And we're down to 4 tick. And Cleveland thinking that has 4 guys about 50 yards downfield.
Yep.
And they are going to air one out, hoping for a pass interference, but that obviously is thrown out of bounds just to let the...
I just ran into one of the Baltimore executives, and he shook his head and said, yep, AFC North.
Yep, at least it's not snowing. Deontay Thompson from about 8 yards deep took a risk, and it didn't pay off. He got leveled at the 11-yard line for the Ravens at their own 11-yard line to open up the 3rd quarter. Flacco play fake. Stands at his own goal line. Crossing route. Ray Rice, the intended receiver, I think. Brown show blitz. They're going to bring it. The throw. Torrey Smith out to the 19-yard line. Here. And they won't be able to because of Ray Rice. Almost broke it into the next level.
Oh boy, which way are we going here, Ramon Harewood? They're coaching the offensive lineman to jump when the neutral zone is infringed by a defensive player.
Which was Billy Wynn.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 90 was in the neutral zone, causing the offense false start. 5-yard penalty. First down.
As Mike called it at the 32. Flacco, quick throws high, intended for Jacoby Jones. That one.
The time, quarterbacks don't mind that. It's the wind they don't like.
A back shoulder throw to Anquan Bolden. That's a perfect strike.
Great job with his hands.
Back to the ground. And Rice got 3.
6'6", coming out of Florida State. It cost him some draft position, but man, what a productive career.
Again, trying to get it out to Rice. Flacco steps up, fires far side. What a catch by Anquan Bolden. First down, Raven.
Where he puts that football.
Couldn't have been placed any better. Ray Rice for a couple. Flacco in the shotgun. Torrey Smith comes in motion toward the ball. Joe's looking that way. Completes a throw to Bolden again. His 3rd catch on the drive. And he's got it 1st and goal, and he almost snuck into the end zone. Ravens opening drive of the 3rd at the 2-yard line of the Browns. Ray Rice makes one man miss, but only gets a yard.
Yeah, for us.
Tackle as well. Second and goal at the 1. Rice, and again, knocked down before he can get to the end zone. Same formation. Play action. Flacco, nothing but green grass in front of him. Touchdown. Third quarter. This extra point is good. Flacco did it with his arm to Anquan Bolden to get him close. Then he did it with his legs from a yard out. 16-7 Ravens. 59-yard drive. Travis Benjamin's going to bring it out from 7 yards deep, and probably shouldn't have for 17 years. Trent Richardson bottled up after maybe a 2-yard gain. Second down and 7. Blitz is coming on Whedon, who throws successfully incomplete. Going to be short of the first down, I think, by about. Is in there. They fake it to Richardson. Whedon wants to go to him and does, and he made the catch. And he's got extra yardage down the sideline before Ray Lewis can. Ravens show blitz. They come with it. Whedon stands in and delivers across the middle to Benjamin Watson.
Tight end was wide open.
Foul. Unnecessary roughness. Helmet contact with the defenseless receiver, number 31. 15 yards automatic. First down.
Well, that's a first down and not the regular.
Is it legal whether you like it or not?
Richardson trying to bounce it outside, and he won't get away from McClellan after a pickup of 2. Whedon pump fakes. Wants to go deep and does. In and out of the hands of Norwood. They'd like to get some yardage just to shorten the field goal attempt. Blitz coming. Whedon down the middle. Skips it off the hands again. Here out of Texas. 51-yard field goal attempt by Dawson. Kick on the way. That's why he's been around that long. EZW.com/NFL. Dawson's kick. Thompson 9 yards in the end zone. Wisely does what his rookie counterpart
Throughout his career.
Flacco lofts one out, complete to Vontae Leach, and the big fullback is taking some people with it,
Really
including
nice.
to me. Hallway, and he just went, huh, and I got out of the way. Flacco completes, and this has been Anquan Bolden's second half. Ray Rice not in there right now. Second down and 3. Pierce gets the carry. He's got the first down and a whole bunch more. All the way to the 35-yard line for the. So the Ravens trying to answer that field goal drive. Here's a flea flicker. Flacco off his back foot throws it out there and incomplete. Anquan Bolden on the swivel after pitching the ball back to Flacco.
Exactly.
Second and 10. Crossing route completes to the 30-yard line. Third down. Flacco fires, tucked it in there to the 19-yard line of Torrey Smith. The red zone where they've wasted one opportunity tonight and capitalized the last time they had it. Blitz coming. Flacco, they're going to have him courtesy of some of the pressure from.
Jumped.
And somebody jumps.
Pitta.
Pitta and I think Michael Orr and Pitta both jumps.
That's got to be what, their third or fourth?
Start. Offense number 88. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
They had Wade. You're exactly right. Pitta now sets up on the backfield. Flacco had time, running out of it again. And he's got to get rid of this one. Jacoby, the 8-yard line for a first down. What they want to do is not come up with a turnover here and give their field goal kicker a chance. Flags down. The pass is incomplete. Penalty and really make it third and a mile.
Hands to the face. Offense number 72. 10-yard penalty. Replay. Third down.
Osemele.
Again, Rice, the fourth receiver. Flacco short over the middle to Bolden.
There it is.
And Anquan Bolden's going to get it to the 29-yard line. Ball almost popped out. They try to make it a 9-point lead again for the Ravens. The kick's on the way, and he missed it to the right. Bulls here trailing by only 6. And back to throw on first down. Fires high. Probably could have been caught, though. Travis, MVP of the league, who's played 7 seasons. Whedon again. There's a good catch. by Jordan Cameron. And here's a guy that they
from USC to put some weight on.
On first down, back to Trent Richardson. And Trent gets down to the 44, maybe the 43 quarter. Second down and 5. Browns threatening to try to make it a 3-point game or take the lead. And on an end around, Travis Benjamin. And they didn't get much out of that. Webb stayed home. Whedon fires, and it's intercepted by Kerry Williams down the sideline and gone.
The speed out by Benjamin. The ball comes out a little bit late. Really wasn't late, to be honest with you. The ball came out on time. Just a great job by Kerry Williams anticipating and jumping the route, playing the first down.
His first interception of the year is a pick 6. And Justin Tucker's extra point. He took the kickoff about 8 yards deep in his own end zone and chose to bring it out. And this time he won't have to worry about that decision. It's made for him.
World's upside down, man.
Sure is. Whedon, who threw an interception on his last pass, complete on this one, but a very short gain. Couple of yards maybe for Watson as the Browns trail now by 13. Blitz coming on Whedon. Flares it out to Trent Richardson. Richardson with a head of steam. Wow. And taking guys with him, including Jameel McClain for about. Whedon fakes the draw, loads, and comes back to the guy he faked it to. Trent Richardson over the middle for a pickup of 4. In there, the up man in the eye. Whedon down the middle. Got his man a little again, and he's got a first down at the 32-yard.
Mills had to play big.
That's exactly right. Whedon 4 for 4 on this drive. 4 for 5. With that, they'll keep it on the ground, but Richardson's going nowhere. Third down, 11. Are the Ravens going to bring the house?
Here they
are. Whedon has to throw it in the dirt. It was supposed to be a screen scheme. He answers the question.
Money. He's money.
Is he ever?
Wow. In that door are Joe Flacco, Matt Ryan, Cam Newton, and maybe Matthew Stafford if he can stay healthy.
Deontay Thompson from the goal line on the kick return. And he got out to about the 23.
And if you don't have him, you're not winning in this league.
It helps to have a guy like the guy that's running the ball right now, too, Ray Rice. Let's check in with Alex.
Hey, Brad. Sure.
Let me tell you something, Alex. He does compare himself to those guys.
Here's a quick slant, and that's Anquan Bolden, his main target in this.
Breeze just signed for, and he thinks he's a top 3 or 4 quarterback. And I don't blame him. You ought to think that.
Throwing that, just the whole thing, the maturation process you've seen take place with this guy over the last couple of years. Ray Rice puts his head down and bangs his way. Third down and 3. Flacco pump fakes. Can't wait too long. He's got to get rit of this one. Good cut, nose tackles, kid. Sam Cook to kick. Remember, Cribbs was injured earlier in the ball game, so different punt returner is Travis Benjamin.
Whoa.
And flag flies in.
Yep.
Fair catch interference, kicking team. Number 35, 15-yard penalty. First down, Cleveland. Timeout.
Cleveland trailing, keeping his team in the hunt. Play action. Over the middle, somebody got a hand on it, I think, on his throwing. In 38 total dropbacks, but they've had a lot of pressure on him tonight. Here comes some more. And he threw it too far in front of Trent Richardson, incomplete. 3 wideouts for Whedon on a big third down at 10. Here comes the pressure again. The pass is complete, but only punt return man here off the foot of Reggie Hodges. High spiral. Fair catch called for and taken just outside the 15-yard line. Right now he's on the sideline with Pierce in there. And he'll get the carry. Slipped a little bit. And then he's put down after a pickup of 4. Play action. Flacco rolls to throw and completes it. And it's going to be a first down to Jacoby Jones.
Back toward the sideline on a 45-degree angle.
Here is Ray Rice. Short gain. Unsolicited.
Made the walk at Canton. And this kid, if he stays healthy and productive, will make that same walk someday.
Flacco trying to get away from the rush. Fujita. Flacco fires in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Sam Cook. Travis Benjamin should have a shot at this one. Fields it cleanly at the 14. He's got great speed if they can get him some blocks. Benjamin around the corner and down the sideline. Travis Benjamin, the rookie, knocked out of bounds by the punter. Benjamin's punt return. On the bootleg, Whedon throws complete and got it to Josh Gordon, another rookie. Half years of age, and if Whedon wasn't 28, it'd be a lot older. A lot younger, I should say. Whedon feeling kind of old on that one, as Nada got great heat on him.
Intentional grounding. Offense, number 3. Quarterback was still in the pocket. It is a spot foul.
I'm not sure about this, though.
At the 46-yard line, they're back at their own 44. Whedon reloads, fires complete, and Norwood's got it all the way down to the 34-yard line. Showing pressure, and here they come. Whedon stands in, throws long. Oh, in and out of the hands of Little. 52-yard attempt by Dawson. He's hit from 50 and 51. Trying to make it 3 points closer. This guy is unbelievable.
Yeah, man.
Thompson is going to take a knee. And the
really good. I'm looking forward to seeing them next week.
Only 3 undefeateds through 3 games so far. And Rice is dropped for a loss. Loss of group 2. I want to be in Mayock's elite. Here's a fading ball. Oh, what a catch. What a throw. And what a first down. That was the biggest one so far in a group of big ones. Rice. And maybe a yard. Timeout remaining plus the 2-minute warning. They'd love to come up with a turnover here. Rice cuts it outside. Ray Rice down the sideline and all the way to the 32-yard line.
2 or 3 penalties tonight, I believe.
Offense, number 74. 10-yard penalty. Replay, second down.
He better watch him.
Back in to the Raven backfield now. Second down and 19. That really hurt him, but Pierce might get it all back. Blasts into the secondary.
3rd and 3. Joe's changing the play at the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to throw for it. Pump fakes and goes deep down the sideline. Broken up at the last moment.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense number 22. 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Yeah, that was
there on the Browns sideline.
Yeah, Raven Trone is in the game for him.
Ray Rice with both hands around the football.
With the young teams.
With a 2 tight end set, and Leach in there as well. It's Rice right behind his fullback. 7. Flacco rolls. He's going to keep it. Get what he can. Goes down after a pickup of 2.
Qualified to be head coaches in this league.
Cook punts this one to the corner. Goes out of bounds. It'll just be a matter of where they're going to spot this. In the shotgun. 90 yards away from a tie game. Here comes the pressure again. Throws short over the middle. But running with it is Benjamin Watson, and Ben Watson. Extra rusher comes late. The throw is complete. No, it's not. In and out of the hands of Norwood.
An arena for him.
Throws. Got a man wide open in Norwood. Gets everything he can. Almost tried to cut it back to the inside.
Like that.
At midfield with 45 seconds to go. Blitz on Whedon. Can't take a sack here. Throws it back across his body. And he got it to Watson. First 25 seconds, no timeouts, and now they spike it to stop the clock with 23. Whedon waits, points, throws deep, tipped and broken up. Norwood, looks like it's going to be a dramatic finish. Whedon, play action, throws, got a man, tipped, incomplete.
Wide receivers down on the bottom.
Here's the ball game on 4th down. Whedon loads, gonna go to the end zone, same spot, tipped, incomplete, and it's over.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense number 99.
Whoa.
It's a 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
It's not over. Brandon Whedon throws back of the end zone too far. The Ravens win. 9 straight victories for Baltimore over Cleveland. But the Browns gave them everything they could handle and then some. Final score, Ravens 23, the Browns 16.